Hello, and welcome to episode 15 of our Let's Play through the Direwolf20 1.20 mod pack. And today, as you can see behind me, I'm starting to build the second floor onto the main base here. And I'm still following that example from Dewstream's video where he looked at, he goes around and looks at bases on all the Mods 9 server. And I'm sure that the kind and generous and wonderful editor will will put in a little clip of those things of the building that I'm kind of emulating. It's not like that exactly because I don't have those materials and I don't have those mods that give you all the flexibility for changing blocks and making design blocks. But if we get out of F5, we can look at what we've got going so far in this complicated. If I turn on my engine and my hover, it's kind of a complicated roof pattern, and I'm kind of emulating it. It's kind of got kind of an Asian kind of a temple kind of a look. This thing sticking out here, and there'll be lights on there and stuff, and kind of this nice pattern of steps, just going very well, I think. And then I've got it going up to the second floor. You see, there's like a little bit of a conflict with where the current second floor is. It's going to be raised up and reduced because the second floor is going to have kind of a reduced dimensions, as many ancient temples have. I'm using this warped wood, and this is all pretty much vanilla blocks right here. This is Ars blocks, Ars Nouveau blocks up here, the Ars wood. And so I have two different methods. It's either the stairs are transitioned directly to the Ars wood, or one back, just like an extra block, basically the top of the stair and half of a slab there. And I'm leaning towards this one. That's probably what I'm going to go for. And it's going to be a whole nother level up there. And the stairs will just extend up there. And this will be a crawl space for spiders and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what. And the trader came by, and I'll show you what he brought. So much to do. Anyway, the trader came by, and I accidentally right-clicked. A llama, and I rode him, and I tamed him. And so then I right-clicked him with the piece of purple carpet and changed his fabric he has to purple. And so he's got like an Enderman pattern on there. And then I kind of looked into it online there, Googled it, and you can right-click him with a chest, and now he has storage. According to his health or strength stats, or whatever it is, and that's how much you can store. That's the way that works. So let's look at the tree farm first, or next, I should say. It wasn't first, but next. And see how this is going. It's still running quite well. Get a bird's eye view of it. You know, it could be doing a much larger track. I was thinking I could have put it around the entire base as a guard, because it would just kill anything it tries to get through when it goes by anyway. But it's mostly turning, actually. It's mostly turning. It's like a NASCAR race. Actually, this is right turns. NASCAR is mostly left turns. All right, so let's see how we're doing so far. We've got over 100,000 pieces of spruce wood, 40,000 saplings, and 34,000 sticks. So it's a lot of wood by any measure. The next thing I want to do is look at. I should mention is that I did put in. I made these parachute pauldrons by Cyclic, with the recipes right here. It's pretty simple. Pretty much have these things pretty much right away. You know, once you find an amethyst shard, it's only the hardest thing to get there. It gives me slow fall, which is supposed to activate after a certain distance of falling, but you see it. Even going downstairs, it's activating. Give me slow fall downstairs. So. Anyway, let's check on the quarry next in the Nether. Rooftop quarry, and here we are. I did plant some mushrooms here. In case I needed any, and they are propagating. I planted one brown, and I planted one red mushroom, and they have propagated all this since that time. Okay. Break was canceled. What happened there? But you can look inside, and I've been visiting this often as I, get things prepared. And I've had to remove some things to keep it flowing. And these are all bees' nests. So many of them have bees in them. So if we want a crystalline bee, they've already captured in here for us. And we've got some very interesting things. Cinder essence. So I usually get that from fighting the Dark Knights or whatever they are from the Irons, Spells, and Spellbooks mod. But what's most interesting here, we have over 1,000 ancient debris. So I'm going to take a stack of that out. So easy to get that. And we already got plenty, but I don't know why it stopped. Maybe you can just turn it off and turn it on, but turn it back on again. See if that does it. No. I know if I take this out and put it back in, it'll restart it. I don't want to do that. So I may have to investigate off camera what's going on there. So I'll do that later. Find out why that stopped. Anything else I want to take? I'll just take the scrap with us. Jeez, let's give the scrap directly. I think that's it. Okay. Go back home. And then I want to process all of that ancient debris. And I looked into that. What's the best way to process that? And basically, you just use the U button on that, which is a JEI function. And you go through all the different choices. And as it turns out, if you go to the very end and use a thermal expansion pulverizer, put the ancient debris in there with some flint. This playthrough is all about flint for some reason. You'll get 5 netherite scrap sand, which you can use in a furnace and just get scrap. So you should get a lot of scrap from pulverizing it in that manner. So that's what I've set up over here. Where my power system is in the mining dimension is we have a thermal expansion pulverizer, which has got a steady supply of flint coming in. And I configured that over here, that's auto output and auto input is enabled. And I've got input from the top and input from the side. And it just automatically knew that apparently that flint goes in that slot down here. And it will pull in the ancient debris from the top here and export it to the chest below it, which we can open, which goes into this furnace. And I've already put in a stack already. So I'll put a stack in now. It's kind of like one of those cooking shows. You show the preparation, and then you go to the finished product. And here's the cake I made. And it's, wow, it's a lot of, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. 6 stacks of netherite scrap from 1 stack of debris. So that's really efficient. And we've got 19 slag, which has really not much use, unfortunately. So let that go again. So we have plenty of netherite. We're just drowning in it. It'll be a little more exciting if I did this with netherite, actual netherite, but we have a lot of scrap, and we're just so rich right now with materials. Some materials we have lots of, a lot of other materials we have none, absolutely none. And so we have a lot of quartz, and I've been messing around with various quartz blocks, and I like the quartz block tiles. You can get that by putting quartz blocks into the chisel and chiseling that to quartz block tiles. And these are the non-connected textures of those. And I compare that versus just quartz blocks. And here's white concrete. You know, Pilpo and other folks love that, but it just doesn't look right to me. It's got a kind of a bluish, kind of a light teal kind of appearance to it in my eyes. So here's the polished quartz. Here's the quartz block tile. Here's the scale, which is a close second in my point of view. And then here's the white concrete, and then there's the block of quartz, which does have like an outline around it. So it's not just a white surface, but it has this diagonal patterns I did not like. So a few blocks it looks good. I have that up here. Actually, it's right up here. A few blocks looks good, but then you have a whole wall of it, and you're like, no, I don't like that. There's a better alternative to that, but it's no longer, that mod has not been updated since 1.12 for some reason. All right, so I've chosen this, and eventually I'll replace the entire house with the quartz block tiles, and they will go up there as well. And you can kind of get a look, a flavor, a look-see of the flavor of how that's going to look with all the other blocks we've got going on here, the Ars Nouveau woods and things. And if you look back, it kind of like has a nice kind of blends in with it nicely. It's got a little bit of line to it and a nice bright color, and it's not as harsh as this polished quarry stone. So the white concrete is close, but maybe different color concrete will work. And there's no way for me to put a pattern on that. I don't know if there's any concrete tile or no, there's really nothing. If you look at this white concrete, say use, there's really, you make kitchen floor with it. That's about it. There's no There's nothing you really can do with it. So there you go. Let's go ahead and put all of our netherite in there. I don't think I have any plans to use it right now, but I like putting in this chest because I can stack. Let's make an ingot of netherite. I mean, I didn't plan on this, but we're going to do that right now because I'm overdue. I am overdue with just make a stack of it for the heck of it. I think it's working on that. So it's hard to tell what's going on here. It takes a little bit of time for them to transfer all the items if they do it. Let's just make a stack of that because they're so darn wealthy. And let's go ahead and get this backpack out of here. Head over to the smithing table. Oh, that reminds me. One of the other things I want to do right away is make some better boots here that I got off. So got somehow or another. I don't know how I got these boots, but let's go ahead and put this in here. And hopefully I don't need a smithing thing, do I? I do. I need a smithing template to do that. Oh, Minecraft. Anyway, we can get better boots. There we go. So we've got new boots that have good stuff on it. Unfortunately, they're not ironed. They're still chainmail, so I can't do much else with them. I got more speed now, though, so I'm a little bit faster. Just a little bit faster. And, wow, I can't use the netherite. That is terrible. I can't upgrade this either. Okay. Point taken. I know where there's a bastion in nether, so we'll eventually go back and get that going. It's terrible. Right. So I can't do that. I want to upgrade that to netherite because then I can start fixing in place things, and I won't change size ever again. I can save that for later. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna leave building things out of my inventory. I have a list. I don't think I need it. All right, so we've done the first things. I've got a lot of quartz here from the quarry, and using that to change out the walls. And you can see what it looks like on the inside as well over here. I changed it over here by the archway. It blends in really well with the vexing archwood there, the purple and gray and stuff. It works out. I'm sure I can make something better with chisel and bits, but I'm just not. I just don't know that mod. And I apparently can't be asked to make it. So let's look at this trader here. He's got a sword with sharpness 10, looting 5, unbreaking 5, scavenger 5. This is fantastic. These are really close to the maximums. And life bending 5, but it needs phantom membranes, a lot of them. So I cannot get it from him. So I made a monster ball really quick. I had to go get some ice. And I had to make that ice. I'm going to throw them back in the system here and save them for later. But basically, I had to make this solidification chamber. Actually, I already had it made. I had to put it down and use it. Because you can use this to make ice. It's probably better looked up this way. How do I make ice? Solidification chamber right here. Put snow in there and water, and you make ice. So I did that really quick. I have snow already from that snow episode. And oh yeah, one other thing I need to announce here, let you guys know, is that I cannot make comparators, Minecraft comparators. And so there's something really wrong with my version of the mod pack, and I realized that I have upgraded the client to the latest versions of this mod pack, but never the server. I just updated the mods over there, so I need to go through and update the server, and that's a manual process. So the server does not do that automatically. I just checked into that, and I have to do it manually. So I will do that off camera, and hopefully all those problems will go away. Because I had to cheat a comparator in, and here's the bits and pieces I had to store over there to take account for it anyway. And one other thing I had to do is I'm going to set world spawn, because world spawn is still over there by the hovel, and supposedly it keeps those chunks loaded at all times, your spawn chunks. So I'm going to set world spawn, hit world spawn, hit tab to finish the rest of that command, hit enter, and now it's set here. So it'll doubly have these chunks loaded. All right, what's next? Yeah, I finally want to get to this. I wanted to do this 2 episodes ago. I wanted to unlock a lot of glyphs here for my spellbook, and I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to work on all these ones I've got, and I think I have this ready to go. I have the pink carpet. I'm going to select that, and it should just pull it right in. It goes to pink carpet. It's actually really fast to get these done. It's really fast to get these done once you have your inventory's all linked to the storage lectern because it does it automatically. So there's unlock randomize. I've never used that, I don't think, but it's always the first time. Sensitive, I have this ready to go. If I have some water, I'm not sure if I have any water. I'm gonna need a bucket of water. I have some buckets. Nice. Let's grab a bucket of water. I think it consumes it. I have a trader. He's been gone a long time since I murdered him so viciously, so many times in a row. He's got a pickaxe. Yeah, I think I can get that right now. Let's get that. Is that better than the pickaxe I've got now? I don't know. Let me check that. Let's see. I've got efficiency 5, mending, fortune 4. Okay. Yeah, but that's not the highest level of fortune, so I do need to get that pickaxe. Let me grab that off him real quick. I don't think I need to capture him. Alright, this wasn't planned. just gonna step in here and get this done because you get it. How else are you gonna get that? It's really hard to get that stuff. Basically, the way I do it is that no, I don't need that. Anyway, here he is. Okay. All right, I got it. I thought that was sponge for a second. It's not. No, this is more valuable than that. That is not a good trade. Ice block scroll. Yeah. Okay, good. We're good. I'm gonna put these back where they belong. In here, at least I can keep track of them. I remember mentioning that I was going to. Gonna pull that out right now. Mentioning that I was gonna automate the essences over there, but I haven't gotten to that. So that's really nice. That's really nice. All right, we got sensitive. Let's get the next one going. Tier 1. Bounce. I have slime balls. Yes, I do. Because off camera, I did the slime gate. See, let's go over there. You have this mod called Gates of Gateways to Eternity. And I made this slime gate, which you don't need a slime pearl for it. You just need what it shows there, which is water bottles and other stuff. And I made a slime gate, and I put it out back in the backyard, and the golems killed all the slimes. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that after this is done with Enderman. I'm going to see how that goes. All right, need that bounce. Is my magnet off? Come on. That's a really good one, bounce. All right, this is done. Get this out of here. Okay. I don't have any sponges. That's going to be a long time before I have any sponges. Do I have any snow? I do. Good. I have snowballs, but I don't know if I've made it into that. Nice. You just make really fast progress with this setup. I should have all that stuff. If not, that's easy to make. Yeah, we've got it. Comes out of the bottom down there. The way this thing works is that the bookworms will actually take things out of the chests, and put them into the lectern, and vice versa. Take things out of this chest here and put them in the storage chests, and they actually physically handle them. That's why there's a delay when you make a stack. Next item for tier 1. I don't have any rabbit stuff. I have these because I've been making the doing the ritual of summoning Wildens. And if you don't augment that, you just get random Wilden mobs from the Ars Nouveau mobs, and do it in the backyard as well. And I got a lot of that stuff. Not a lot. I need more. All right, I'm on to pole, which I don't think I have a fishing pole. Yeah, I bet that I don't. It's like if you get into the habit or the speed at which you do modding, then fishing just is like, wow. It's really the pace of it is too slow. I'm gonna make a modded fishing machine that does way more fishing than I would ever do, so it's not gonna happen. That's good. I can let stuff. Oh yeah, I should point out this is going so fast because I did spend the time to make all of the essences over here, and here's all of the materials. And you see a lot of them are missing now because this chest over here is linked. And it'll take the essences out as well as all this stuff. But I did go in here in the settings and into, I'm talking really fast, in the slot memory settings. And I did record what all these things are so I can replace them when I need more of this stuff, which is going to be replacing about everything, it seems. There it is. Look for redstone stuff. Next. Rotate. So this is just how you do it fast. It's just really efficient this way. Do a couple more of these. The rest of these I can do off camera. That's when I actually have to craft. That one I don't have. I have leather, I believe. I can make leather. It needs one more, so I can show you how to make leather. Hello? What happened there? Something weird happened. Alright, flesh. I just need to make one leather here. You just put in a drying basin. And a few seconds later, it will change in leather. I could automate this with Oh, I took it out of there. That's fantastic. I could automate that with laser IO. I can summon my horse now. That's kind of nice. I don't have lunch. Okay. I said one more. We'll do some of the wolves as well. We'll finish the tier 1s that we have available. How's that? There's 2 more. 2 more. I should have all of those things. Should be available. Very nice. Awesome. 2 more, or 1 more now. So I can't. I could do that one, but yeah, I can do that. This one requires a dropper. I don't think. Do I have one of those in there? No. I'll only make those as needed. Make like a lot of those. I think. No, that's it. It's pretty easy. I'll make a couple. There you go. All right, so it finishes tier 1, and the rest of the stuff is going to take some effort to get the final items. Anything I really want from tier 2, there's something here that I thought was oh yeah, right here. I have to do this one. So one more glyph. This has to be gotten. This is Silk Touch. You hold shift, applies Silk Touch to items that you mine. So we really need this. Off the top of my head, I can't remember why, but I know I need that for something. Here, now it's available when we need it. Excellent. So we've got a lot of glyphs now in our tier 2 book. To hit C, we have a lot of things available now, and we can augment things, stuff. So we're along our ways to making Ars Nouveau even more powerful. Our usage of it, anyway. What's next? I did a lot of that stuff. Let's do some summoning. Now, I want to... we do some awakening, actually. I wanted to mention that I made another trip into the Nether Fortress that I found in a previous video. I can't remember what number it is. Excuse me. And I farmed the blazes for a bit longer, and I had almost 32 of these, but I had to use some of them. So I had half a stack, and I had to use some of them up. But we got a decent number, and eventually we'll have oodles of those things. So let's go on to the next thing I want to do, which is do this Tablet of Awakening, which we've done before to get these guys going here, the bookworms. This time I'm not going to augment it, and I'm going to do it right next to one of these cascading, or one of these archwood trees, and that should get us some new guards. It's a good time to do it. It's a good time to do it. It's nighttime. We need more guards. And basically, any of these trees that have a block on it like that, they need to be changed. Basically, I'm going to do this one. Well, this is the first one. Let's say this is the first one here, and we'll just can't do it. There you go. I can't right click a whole stack. There you go. Just right click that in there. I toss it in there. Right click it one more time. It should start it. And there we go. We've got all the fruits from that tree. And we've got our first Vexing Wheeled Walker. And I'm going to set him to guard this spot right here. You, sir, will guard that spot. There you go. Position set. Can I select you? So right now he's guarding nothing. That's his standard When he's first born, he knows nothing. Like Frosty the Snowman. All right, so then you right-click him. Right-click him. Did I select him? He's killing that zombie. Oh, good, it's the creeper. I don't think they kill creepers. I want him to guard this spot right here. Can you guard over there? Isn't that a one-shot on you? Is he guarding it now? No, he's still not guarding anything. You! Guard that! Stored entity. Alright, I don't have to... Home set. No shifting. No shifting. Okay. You don't have to shift. He has he's got his dance moves, really. He's got dance moves, and he's got a ranged attack, and then he kind of misses a lot. That's all I can say. I guess he's dancing. But eventually he does kill things. And the next one is right here. Let's do the next one. Let's move this over. And eventually there's going to be the storage area. Do we have the sign? There it is. I don't know if you can read that at night. Storage area will be right here. God, I watched this on one of these videos. I do watch these. I mean, it's some kind of penance where they listen to your own voice and know what kind of lisp you have. But man, was it bright. It wasn't too bright in your televisions at home. I turned the brightness down. Anyway, so we're going to make another purple guy because that's the next tree. It's just the way it is. So right-click or throw that in there. Right-click it again. And we're just going to turn that into another guy. And you can change locations here. And I'm just going to, for convenience, no shift right-clicking. Just right-click him once and right-click the ground, and he's got a home. You have a new home. All right, you make a nice green one over here. And then the next place right here. Okay, it's dawn. This is going to be the magic area, kind of all the magic, sort of Ars Nouveau space, and Botania, and what else? Occultism, as well as iron spells and spellbooks. That is a hard mod name to say with a lisp. Let me say that right now. That's tough. Right, where was I? Somewhere back here. It is easy to get lost in here. What is that? Green flower, good. Okay. This is the next tree. All right, next tree. We get a next guard going here. I don't need this block anymore. All right. He turns his head, but his hair doesn't change directions. Is that what happened there? Or is his hair supposed to be like that? I'm sorry for making fun of you. I'm sorry. I don't think your hair is supposed to look like that, though. Do they look like that over here? No. I'm not wrong. I think the green guy's following me because he has no home set. Maybe he doesn't have a home set because maybe his hair looks like that because he doesn't have a home. That's right. Maybe that's his hair will change once he has a home. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I'm going to try another one because I think that guy's messed up. I'm going to try another one here. What kind of episode is this? The hair shaming. I'm sorry. Oop, get that out of there. Nope, that's the way his hair looks. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I don't mean to shame your hair. I want this red one next. This guy's pretty cool, but does he start fires though? I'm worried about fire and I'm gonna try. I can't finish the sentence. I'm worried about fire because I live in a forest. And other reasons that are good. Well, that block is really problematic. See, look, his hair does not look like that. It's not the side. I guess it's only the green guy on the side. And you will guard. There's probably not too many of these guys, but they do get killed. So they are not. I do not have a torch up here, and so they're going to be fighting mobs all the time. And that's my preference. My preference is to have guards, not just a torch where nothing spawns. I want to see blood and guts as much as you do. Come on. That last episode must have fully satiated you for a while. Probably not, really. Wow. That tree zap. Toast zap, whatever his name was. Yeah, see, his hair is messed up as well. He turned, and his hair did not move. What happened? I guess he doesn't have his hair on the side anyway. Once your home is set. Okay, we are back, and I'm just looking at the aftermath of what I did here. I cleared out a lot of trees. They've all been converted into wheel walkers. And this guy's guarding nothing. This guy has a beard, and it's neat. His beard moves with it. I wanted him right kind of like in this area. Is he guarding that area now? Yeah. What? No. Stored entity. It wasn't storing it for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on there. Home set. Okay. I don't know if light has anything to do with it. This tree's been kind of cut in half. I don't know what happened if I converted that into one. Are you guarding anything? Guarding. I have to change the guard. Oh, this guy's guarding nothing. That can't happen. Got to be active. Stored entity. We got way too many here, so I'm going to put him on the vanguard over here. Get guard there. There you go. Anybody else? All right, I'll spread these guys out later. He's off. Okay, I think maybe this guy is not guarding anything. He's guarding. All right, so this we do. We have the guards. We have guards ready for the next time. I think this is like an area of high aura right here. It's nice. So it's good for the magic area. You can make a... I don't really like this mod very much, but there's some things to play around with. And since everything's basically free in this mod pack, that it's easy to make. Should try things out. Give mods another try. I'm a big believer in things should be retried. All right, what's next? I need more. I need more blocks of emerald, and we could do the awakening. If I do the thing awakening, I could get a an emerald golem up here, and I think I'm just going to do that. So now this dowsing rod is something from Ars Nouveau. You look at the crafting recipe in JEI, but it's a dowsing rod from JEI, from Ars Nouveau, and it allows you to. It gives you two buffs here: Magic Find and Skyring. Magic Find allows you to see amethyst blocks through the ground, and Magic Find highlights basically magical creatures in the world. Both are extremely useful, and I did this once before, and I found where there's a bunch of amethyst nearby, basically underground, and I cannot find it. Now, I'm going to have to search that a different way. I'm going to fly, I guess. So I made a little dirt pillar for that. Here's one. There's no dirt pillar here, but this is just another, basically, geode down here. All right, so let's dig down, and I'm going to use this to dig down. Let me turn these off. They'll fall down in here. All right, that's really slow. Let me get that mining laser up here. And yeah, you can go ahead and light up the way. Fine, go ahead. And I have slow fall, so maybe that will work out. And that only lasts for so long, so I do this again. I'm really close, really close. So. All right, we have budding amethyst right here, so I don't want to break that necessarily. I want to break that, sure. Make a little room down here. And there's budding amethyst. So if you do the ritual, buy the budding amethyst. So I'm going to need a monster ball. I'm going to need the ritual tablet, which I found you have to right click. You can't just throw it at it. And the ritual brazier, which is right here. It's temporary blindness moments. Put it down next to it and then run this right here. Hopefully there's enough room in here. He doesn't die. And if I activate it right here, it should spawn him right there. The Amethyst Golem from Ars Nouveau. Oh, there we went. Hello, buddy. He changed the budding amethyst into this, and so he's ready to start harvesting already. So I've got him in the monster ball. So handy. Save him up for later. It's been napped up in here. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.